点。
You're making great progress, Underlord. You'll be back to your old self in no time. Our next target is the citadel of the intransigent dotard, Lord O'Sealand. He's a dim-witted sort, and he seems to like marching his troops into an early grave. I'd say it's time to learn about traps.
陷阱，15分钟内完成，最后一波生成前完成，所以这两个应该是连在一起的，赶时间。
Welcome to the breach, Underlord. This stronghold was built into this chasm to safekeep one of the Empire's inhibitors. With its trained garrison, it's virtually impervious to attack. Fortunately for you, their commander,
老样子啊，先
Lord
把这个视角
O'Sealand, is a vacuous sort who will throw his troops at your dungeon without strategy or order. I can think of no better time for you to learn how to build defenses for your dungeon. But to do this, you first need a foundry. Open the veins of evil and unlock it now. You are out of mana. Build one now and your minions will be happy to create defenses for your dungeon. You have discovered a gateway. To plan your dungeon, why not use the prophecy spell to clear the fog of war and scout the surrounding terrain?
这样的话，
You have claimed a gateway. You've discovered a perception shrine.
要先整
If
地。
you're short on workers to do your bidding, cast the Summon Worker spell to create more. However, every worker after your first 5 will lock a portion of mana. If you end up with an excess of workers locking your mana pool, you may dismiss them by dropping them onto your dungeon core. It's all right. They won't feel a thing. You'll need an up. Your workers can be a mindless bunch and will continue to claim territory until you command them otherwise. Use
先盖床
impasse to create banners and limit their movements. You've discovered a gold shrine. Impasse has 2 modes. One to stop your workers from traveling over the marked area, and another that will let them travel over the tiles but will prevent them from claiming them. To dismiss an impasse flag, simply give it a slap. You can also right-click the impasse icon to dismiss all such flags. You've discovered a gold shrine. Tagging it will allow your workers to mine unlimited wealth for your dungeon. If your coffers are full, or if you're afraid of how wealth might change you, you can always untag it with a second click.
我得要先让他进来。1、2、3、4、5。床。这边我把这个没有那个吗？把这个占领啊！
claimed a gold shrine.
这边就直接盖金库吧。
You cannot store more gold.
没钱了吗？金库。金库给它满出来。这个怎么没有人去捡回来啊？
A gnarling has entered your dungeon. You've discovered a perception shrine.
Uh 这边刚好5/5。
A Chanda has entered your dungeon. A Chanda has entered your dungeon. Attracted by the foundry, this gassy creature will joyfully launch the fetid contents of its stomach to attack. Your other minions would do well to stay a few steps back.
还差一个娱乐室。
Your minions' needs are not being met, Underlord. Build them the basic rooms they require.
干嘛？房间不够了吗？
A cultist has entered your dungeon. Open the veins of evil and unlock the Blade Lotus. 然后一有闲空就要这个扫一下。炫刃莲花。 Blade Lotus unlocked. The Blade Lotus is a spinning flower of destruction that tears nearby enemies into shredded flesh as it pushes them away. To build defenses for your dungeon, you need simply to lay their blueprints upon a claimed tile. Your minions will work to craft defense parts within your foundry, which will then be ferried off by your workers to construct them. Select the Blade Lotus and build it upon the flashing tile. If you could build the defense before the heat death of the universe, I would be grateful.
为什么不让我盖啊？
Insufficient lockable mana. You've gained
我的
an
小鬼太
additional
多了。
sin.
哇哇哇！
You've claimed a perception shrine. Defense complete. Splendidly done, Underlord. could see how some of your mana has been locked away. These defenses require a small portion of your mana in order to function. You will regain this locked mana when the defense is destroyed or sold. Many of the defenses you build can be toggled between two distinct modes, each with their own effects. Toggle the Blade Lotus by clicking it now.
这边有一个道具。
It's time to pay your minions, Underlord. You've gained an additional sin. As aggressive as you are, you seem unable to spend your sins. Tear open the veins of evil and claim your new aspects.
小鬼嘞！金库盖起来。这边盖一个，这个吃5点法力。
You've identified an artifact of gold.
看一下我的兵力组成。还能再升吗？还可以再升。
Blade Lotus complete.
我靠！真的放屁啊！继续来扫描。全都死路了。这边是唯一的路。所以
You've identified an artifact of experience.
钱，这边有黄金矿，我应该不用担心吧？干，原来刚刚没有人在挖黄金矿。这边打通。等级都那么低啊！至少都要4级吧。
You've identified an artifact of experience.
给我升等。他们有这个怒炮，不过没关系，没什么大碍。 个放屁没有什么建议。恭喜的。完全不知道在干嘛。这个等级现在几只啊？12，有点打不动。至少都先2级吧。
Annex unlocked.
这个我之前没升吗？
Your units have been blessed with experience.
好
Your units have been made happy.
，Happy。把这个门给打开。哇，他会旋风斩。继续往前打。
Charge forth and assist your comrades!
打门呢？小鬼怎么不来占领？
One of your minions has become completely obsessed with fudge.
顺便帮他们补血。直接冲进去吧！这个是只能单补一只吗？全部的。 这个门呢？场面有点混乱。
Let's hope your vault is brimming, Underlord. It is, baby.
我靠，他们有英雄。这边也还没占领，小鬼在搞毛啊？搞定。
So sweet. Superbly executed. Before we move on, I must warn you, the next inhibitor comes with an unpleasant surprise. Fine work, Underlord. Now that Othelan and his cronies are a dehydrated paste, let's move on with our assault and destroy the final inhibitor.
铁炮，我怎么没看到铁炮啊？剑圣，深渊龙主非常好。奥特兰大人和他的亲信都已经成为干尸了。好，我把这个解析度重调一下吧，重开一下。